The Olympic action is well underway in Milan. Our Carling Donahue joins us in studio. Carling, it is the first full day of the Winter Games. Is Team Canada off to a good start?
Alessandra, it has been a bit of a mixed start for Canada today. We did miss the podium in a few events earlier this morning, but now Canada has won its first medal at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympic Games. Quebec's Valérie Maltais taking home the bronze in the women's 3,000-meter speed skate. This is Maltais' first individual medal and her fifth time at the Winter Olympics. The 35-year-old covered 7.5 laps at the Milano Speed Skating Stadium in just 3 minutes and 56 seconds, .93. At the Beijing Games in 2022, she became just the third athlete in the world and the first Canadian to win Olympic medals in both forms of speed skating. Now, as I mentioned, Canada failed to medal in a few events this morning. That would be the men's downhill alpine and the women's skiathlon. But the day's far from over, and our athletes are there and they're ready to soak up all of the multiple chances coming up to take home some more hardware. Let's take a look at those chances. Frank Jobin is the first runner in the men's big air snowboarding final at 1:30 p.m. The 27-year-old was left being the only Canadian to advance to the 12-man final, and that was following a hard crash during practice for all-star Mark McMorris. Jobin placed sixth in the qualifiers. He has not reached a big-time air podium since taking bronze at the Junior World Championships back in 2017. Another medal opportunity will come at 1:57 p.m., and that's in the women's ski jumping normal hill final. Abby Strait, Nicole Moorer, and Natalie Eilers are set to compete for Canada. Strait won 6 medals on the World Cup circuit, including 3 in a row heading into the Olympics. The competition is separated into 2 different rounds, with the final results being a tally of the scores from both jumps. Now, if you take a look at your screen, this is a short list of what time those events are coming up, plus what's arguably garnering the most attention here in Canada today. Team Canada's women's ice hockey team will take to the ice finally this afternoon, and that is if all of the players are healthy enough to compete. The defending champs had their game last week canceled after norovirus was detected on the team they were supposed to play. That would be Finland. A player on the Swiss team then also tested positive. But speaking today, the director of the IOC said there is no outbreak and the virus is under control.
The response from the team in the village has been outstanding. Very precise, very rapid, isolation, providing all the conditions necessary for the athletes to recover and not to disseminate anything further.
Team Canada and Switzerland are set to hit the ice at 3:10 p.m. The players say they're ecstatic to begin the journey to defending their gold medal legacy, and they've not been fazed by the norovirus scare.
We feel like we're in great hands with our medical staff, and I think if you think back to the last Olympics, we competed through a whole COVID Olympics, so honestly, it's nothing new for our group to face a little bit of adversity like this, and I think it just makes our first game tonight even more special.
It's super exciting, I think, from a fan's perspective to be able to watch this level of hockey here, and the games being tight, and it just makes it interesting, so we're excited to get started.
Just knowing that I'm getting to represent the greatest country, it's so special, and oh my gosh, it's the honor of a lifetime, honestly. There's really not a lot of feeling, and you imagine yourself growing up in those shoes, but actually getting to do it and be here and be present is a whole different story.
So the athletes definitely looking forward to that match on the ice, and Canadians all across the country probably as well. Make sure you keep it locked into City News 24/7 for the latest on all the action in Italy. For City News, I'm Carling Donahue.